up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, and good morning, and welcome. And John, what day is it? It's a hump day. How are you doing today, Mr. J?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you doing?
I'm blessed. Thank you for asking. We're currently 62 degrees. We got into 80 yesterday. I was so excited. And it's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s again today. Yeah.
It doesn't know what the hell it wants to do around here.
No.
It dropped by 10 degrees yesterday. Now it's going up 10 degrees today. It's like, we have the most bipolar weather that has ever occurred on the planet, I swear.
Well, yesterday, Amy said that they were having snow in May. Go figure. First in the chat is John this morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome.
Good morning,
And
Joe.
Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Today's quote is, to be a good champion, you must believe you are the best. If you're not, pretend that you are. I like that. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And thank you again for that membership you bought yesterday for someone. And it got your credits this morning. Made sure I put it in there this morning. Terry, hello, good morning, and welcome. And y'all make sure y'all come back to the Hump Day auction because Terry will be here today for the
My soap goddess is going to be on Hump Day.
Hump Day today is Terry and Wendy at Wonder Woman.
Nice.
That's our guest for the day. Let's see. Johnny and Jay, Regina and Terry, you are the great. You are all good.
The irony there, Ellen, is I actually am drinking salted caramel coffee this morning. So I'm. Thanks for letting me sneak in over there to your place and get back here in time for the show.
And it was good. Thank you very much. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome, and hope you're doing well.
Good morning, Lady D. I was just telling Johnny I got my package of books already. Thank you so much.
Yep, we had that conversation right before the show. Extra donuts. What? She brought the coffee and the donuts. What?
She's everybody. Angela, good morning.
Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. And Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning, Lady Troublemakers, Chrissy and Stacy.
No. Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and
Hiya,
welcome.
Swampy.
How's that weather down in Louisiana going? Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Just dropped 35 degrees yesterday. Wow.
Good grief.
49 here.
That's crazy.
Let's see here. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are
Hey,
you
Auntie
doing?
Mama.
Good to see you. Welcome. It was nice to visit with you this morning. Even John was in the chat this morning with us. Yeah, he was up early. Let's see here. Claudette. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Hello,
you.
Jennifer.
Took an offer. Oh, for a cha-ching. I hear that. I love them cha-chings. I just sent out an offer this morning too. Got several.
Claudette.
And how are you doing today, Claudette? Hello, good morning and welcome.
Claudette, thanks so much for being there last night. I really appreciate it.
And Heather, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning, Heather.
And welcome. Let's see. Today, this Friday, I will be on with Josie's Place and Miss Denise at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Josie's Place's channel. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday. Also, just to give you an update on the rapid fire round for members of the showcasing of members on November the 3rd, I only have, as of right now, 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the only two slots left. So make sure you email me, and then it is first come, first serve. So make sure you do email me and let me know what time slot you would like if you would want one. And those are for members. Remember, you do not have to be a member to be in the chat. You do not have to be a member to purchase, but you only need to be a member to be on the panel. And that's any level. It doesn't have to be any particular level. And for the August 15th Shop Hop for Resellers Community Shop Hop, I do have 1, 2, 3 spots left on August the 15th. So if you want on that one, do me the same thing. Make sure you email me, and I'll be glad to give you a spot. Jennifer's, well, thank you, Angela, for dropping that. Let's see here. Jennifer's already dropping those links. Check out those channels. Make sure you're checking them and following them and all that great information. If you need watch hours, let us know. I love running watch hours. JJ, it's a beautiful tribute to Sarah. Love hearing all the stories. Yeah, we had that conversation earlier before the show about it. So, also don't forget, Jay's going to talk a little bit about the 16th is the fundraiser for media book sale. And go ahead and talk a little bit about that. And did you find that link?
I did. So,
I didn't see Carol yet.
yeah, I didn't either. On the 16th of May is the first annual Misty Media Book Fair. If you have not sent me a email yet saying that you'd be interested in participating, please do. Today is the day I'll be responding to everybody and getting everything scheduled. It all goes to benefit First Book, which helps donate books to kids in need in disenfranchised areas. Some folks have asked for some other links from me that I'm happy to say I finally have. So first link I'm dropping in the chat is if you are not able to participate in the event, but you would like to be able to donate cash, or you want to, you've got stuff you're going to sell and you're going to want to donate the money from that later. That's the link that you can do that through our page. And if you have unsold inventory of kids' books, if you have new in package health and beauty aids like toothbrushes and things like that that you can donate, here's the link for that. And that's donate inventory. And again, that's if you've tried to sell some books and it's all good, it's all brand new or in great shape, then by all means feel free to donate. They'll be able to resell them through their own website and help these kids. Again, it all goes to benefit First Book, really, really great organization for literacy for underprivileged kids.
And Jennifer, there's the link right there, but it also, you can go and view out the website, and it's thefirstbooks.org, and it's going to that organization. And of course, the second link is if you want to donate. Let me find that one right here. For inventory.
Yep. So I mean, again, it can be any of your unsold books, preferably kids' books that are in like new condition. But it can also be sealed health and beauty stuff like toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, other things you might have picked up that are still within their expiration dates. They'll be happy to take those and donate those as well.
And there's the links if you want to save them and check them out. I will be saving it for Carol. I did open it for another tab. And Terry
Look
Bear,
at
hello,
Angela.
good morning and welcome. And Angela, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. She just sent
Woohoo!
it out. 5 new memberships. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. You know it's time for the morning chair dance. Angela, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And this is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollar? We got the offer? Let them have it! With no problem. Let them have it.
All right. And then we have, let me get to the comments. Gloria, Susie's Quest, Yarn Work, Keith, and Coffee, no creamer. Y'all are the new members of the channel thanks to Angela Isaac. And so these are for you new members.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller.
Yeah, the only one I know of is Keith. I'm not sure about the others. That just tells you how many people are subscribed to the channel that I don't know.
Is that Mark singing that little ditty right there?
It's me.
It's you?
Mhm.
Boy, you and Mark sound a lot like Mark in that. My
Yeah,
gosh.
that was me. Yeah, that was me. Lenore, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good
Good
to
morning,
see
Lenore.
you. Welcome. Yeah, that was me. I was having one of those moments. Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome. But the
Good
background
morning,
music
Joanne.
actually came from I basically did my recording and I gave it to Patrick and he put them together for me with that particular
Now,
background.
now I know why you did well on The Masked Singer. They would have thought everybody would have been guessing Mark.
What was funny back then, the first 2 weeks and half of the third week, they kept thinking it was a woman. And they
Oh,
wanted to party with that woman because they love her voice.
that's funny.
But every week I used to alter my voice to where every week it came down another volume
Better
of
octave.
settings
Yeah.
for distorting my voice. So every week I made it, I did another number and lowering it to back to my normal voice. And on the 4th week, yeah. And then of course people would vote for it, and I had the least votes, so that's why I got eliminated. It was one of those,
Aw.
which is fine. I had fun doing it. It was a great thing to do, and it was called the YouTube Masked Singer. If you want to check those out, it is on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. Look under the videos where it's going to be the uploaded videos, and it's of the thumbnail is of a blue background, and in the blue background there's a white angel teddy bear as my thumbnail, and that's 4 of them. But yeah, I had fun doing it, and then he couldn't do it anymore because of the copyright problems that he was having, so we couldn't continue. And it was fun. He was going to do it annually, but it just never went through anymore. So yeah, and it was fun. It was just, I know, right, Jennifer? It was really fun. And of course, the audience, whoever was in the chat, was the ones that were voting for who would go on to the next round. I'm trying to remember her name. Was it April? She got on the first one, and she had passed away before that aired. It was really bad.
Oh.
It was a really bad one. I say bad because it was, she was really involved in. I think her name was April. But anyway, if you watch the first episode, I think he still has them available. I know I have mine on my videos. I can't remember what her name was, but she used to do auctions all the time, and she had passed away before the airing of that show. They found her passed out. Actually, they found her on her computer. I can't remember her name either, but she made the video, and then he aired it, and then she had passed away a couple of days prior to that, because we had to have our videos in a week prior. that weekend prior to the show, and she already had them submitted, and then she was the one that was the first one, and she had passed away right before that aired, and I cannot remember her name. But yeah, she was really good in the community too. Always being involved. Yeah, I can't remember her name either, Jennifer. Also, don't forget, this week we do have our Hump Day auction today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, this Sunday is Mother's Day. And on Tuesday, the 12th, I will be on with Friends Selling with Friends. And then on Thursday, I'll be on at 1:30 again, and that'll be on Leslie's Lucky Finds. And then on Saturday, I'll be on at 10 o'clock, time permitting what time I'll get time slot wise. On the Saturday at 10 o'clock on Misty Media Jay's channel. Yeah, remember her name. Yeah, I can't either. I hope it has it still up there though, because I want to go back and watch that. So anyway, that's what we have going on. And as we've been doing on Wednesdays, it's whatever Wednesdays. We don't have a particular topic today. But yeah, we want to bring it to the chat and what you feel that would be the never too late to do.
And folks, don't forget that we're about a month out yet from Father's Day. And in case you didn't know, the time period between May and June is one of the biggest times of year that golf stuff sells. Because the weather is still good to go out on the golf courses before it gets too hot. Golf stuff is huge for Father's Day. It's one of the biggest retail categories that are sold during Father's Day. So start checking out your death piles and what else you got that you might have some golf stuff. Good time of year to move that.
And that's why I've been doing a lot of listing men's things for gifting, like golf clubs and pins and brooches and things like that.
Leather goods.
Yeah.
Leather goods are
there it
really
is.
hot this time of year
Look,
too.
she's got the playlist. There's the link.
I swear Jennifer is just the queen of the internet. She just needs to be given the crown. Everybody else just needs to back off. She can find anything in a heartbeat.
Oh my God, he does have it. That was 5 years ago. That long ago? Yeah, it sure is. Episode 1. Yep, that's all of them too. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. Y'all check it out. The first 4 episodes is where I was on it. Yeah, y'all gotta watch it. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. But I'll have to go back and watch the first one to see what her name was. I cannot remember. But they still played her song. They still went through with it, and yeah.
Yep, John, agreed. Golf stuff moves right around the Masters tournament as well. But leather jewelry, leathercraft is huge right about now. We're seeing that I work at the airport. We have a retail store. We have 2 retail stores that focus on men's accessories and Formula One. If you've got anything for that, this is the time of year to really push that stuff. And if you've got Formula One stuff, please let me know. I may want to do a direct buy from you. I'm especially looking for some rarity stuff and mini helmets and things like that. So if you do have anything from Formula One, please reach out to me. Would definitely be interested in talking to you about it.
Yeah, because remember, Father's Day is June the 21st this year.
Yep.
Right, Jennifer? It's been, it's almost 7 years for me. I started watching YouTube in January of 2019 when we found out we're going to have to move. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome in. Patrick!
Good morning,
hello,
Ashley.
Good morning, and welcome, and how are you?
Patrick.
Good to see you, welcome. Pop-up auction on Dee's channel. There's the link. I got to check it out and save, what you call that, the notification. May the 7th. That's tomorrow. All right, I got my notification set up. I love the thumbnail. Love the colors. All right, I got my notification set up. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's something about Jennifer. She's quick with that, and she does all that on her phone, y'all. Thank you so much, Angela, for dropping those links.
So for those of you out there that are moms, what are the Mother's Day presents you've received in the past that you're like, that nothing could top that? That's the best Mother's Day gift I ever got.
Good morning, Joe Mouse in the house. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing today? And Heather, thank you. I'm going to go check it out. I
Oh,
left your
good.
message
That
in
was
the
short
last
from
one.
Heather. Excellent.
Good. I'm going to go check it out. Let me get to your channel so I can watch it. Yeah, because I watched your first one. It was pretty cool. I had to watch it. I watched it the day it came out. Baby girl, hello, good morning, and
Baby
welcome.
girl,
And
good
how are you
morning.
doing? Good to see you. That's right. Tomorrow is Terry Bear's birthday, isn't it? Tomorrow? I believe so. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Terry Bear's birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Terry. My kids is homemade cards.
Nice.
I used to do that. Do
And
y'all
do
remember back in the day in school when you used to make these cards for Mother's Day or Father's Day where you put the you made a special picture of something like with rope, and then you put foil on top of it and you traced it out and did all kind of cool
Yep.
stuff with it? That's what I used to do when I was a kid. My mom loved it. My dad loved it. It was just something that you made, you know?
Regina, do you hold on to them? Do you have like folder? Do you like keep them in envelopes with the year on them, or just a single envelope with them? What do you do with them?
Claudette says me it was the story worth books.
Oh,
I
the
got
one that you just got, the one that you just got done completing.
yep 2 years ago. You're welcome. My daughter created me a poster-sized handmade vase of flowers. What?
She drew it and painted it.
Dang it.
Wow,
Aw,
that's really cool.
that is so cool. Jake, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And yes, I still have some of them. That is so nice. I love hearing that. Jennifer. So yeah, I loved doing that when I was a kid. You know, that was just something that you took your time, you took pride in it, and then you made your little cards, and yeah, it's fun. It was different, but something that I, it's always something we enjoy doing. You know, especially when you got it at school and you got to bring all that stuff home and do it at home. Yeah, make the mess over there at school. Brother from another mother, John.
Sort of like all that macaroni art we used to do as kids too.
Yes, yes, yep. Another special gift is the family ring. 3 kids bought me. Aw. I remember my very first gift that I spent money on to buy for my mother was when I was in junior high, actually in middle school. And I started working and I saved enough money to buy her because she didn't have a Mother's Day ring. And I bought her a Mother's Day ring with all our stones in it.
Aw,
My Mother's Day 33 years ago. And what's interesting is that my sister, the baby of the family, her birthday's on the 13th, but every 7 years her birthday falls on Mother's Day.
Ellen, did your daughter has made it out there now, right? I know she was in Vegas for a day or two to see the concert here, the Fish at the
Oh, that's
Sphere.
right.
She got out there with you now, right?
Yep, should be. I think so. She was talking about that a couple of days ago. Yeah, and even when I first started working, my grandmother, I bought her a one of the first times they came out with the little small crock pots. My grandmother was a trip. She could never say TGNY. It was always TNGY. And when I gave her her first crock pot to use, because she never had one, she said, "What are you giving me this how she said it? Crack pipe." I said, "No, Grandma, it's a crock pot." I said, "No, I wouldn't do that." And she loved it. So yeah, I love doing that. It
Wow,
was a great gift.
that was a short trip, Ellen. I hope you had but I hope you
Oh,
guys had a blast while she was
that's
there.
on Monday. Wow. That was a short trip, huh? You know, I think I'm going to add something to the it's never too late today. If you have the ability to set yourself up, it's never too late to maybe take a trip somewhere, visit somebody. Where would you go if you were able to do a vacation or a trip? Where would you go? Mark and Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. And good morning and welcome to Susie
Susie.
Dragonfly Bees. Louise. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Good
We were
morning, Miss
promoting the
Susie.
channel yesterday with the was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. We were talking about your shows. Oh no, it was Monday. We were talking about Cat the Nurse Flipper and you about your videos. Good morning, hello, and welcome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping links in a few seconds. That they got to Vegas on Wednesday. Everyone had to get back to work. So,
Uh, Claudette says she would go to Greece.
oh, that was beautiful. I went there. I've been there already. Thanks to the Navy.
Terry Bear Regina says, to every place everyone here lives to meet everyone. I wish. That would be awesome.
Yeah. UK to visit my kids and grandkids. Aw.
I need to make a fairly long trip. I have so many authors in the UK, it's not even funny. And they're spread out all over there, and I've got somebody in France too. So I really need to find a way to make a Europe trip.
All right, I have a question from Susie. Johnny, just curious, how is Promoted Closet in Poshmark for you? I do not. I did it once, maybe twice when they were running it for free, and like when they first started with beta, and then when they started it with, they gave me a free try it again kind of thing. I think it was like 6 days, 7 days, something like that, and I tried it. There was never sales from that. Thank God it was free because I would not pay. You have to pay so much a day. No, it's not. To me, it wasn't worth it.
Is that basically just like promoted listings at eBay?
Yeah. But they had a percentage, and it was like you had to set your budget for the day. But for me, I basically did only the free ones that they had twice, and I did not see any sales from it. So
Good
I
morning.
didn't.
Good morning. It's me, Angie.
And as far as Vinted concerned, I have not found anywhere where I can do it except for that one time when I first started with Vinted. They had the free version where you can do your boost closets for 5 days. I did that. Still no sales from that either. So I just personally do not spend the money for that. But if they offer it to me for free for so many days and you have to cancel it before, so make sure if they offer it to you for free, make sure you cancel it the day before, because if not, you wait till the day of, you may cause yourself to have a charge for the next whatever, how many days. So yeah, it wasn't worth it to me. Second choice to seek all Canada take on an RV ride.
That would be a cool way to do it. Doing it by RV or by train would be really cool too.
Oh, I'm still wanting to take a trip on a train. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Angie.
doing? Good to see you, and welcome.
It's her, Angie.
That brings up that I need to contact you and get some of my.
Jack, unfortunately, poetry is one of the few categories I don't publish. I don't do self-help, religion, or poetry. Or New Age.
Okay, I didn't try it, but of course, Poshmark is always reminding me. Yeah, they will. But be on the lookout. Every now and then they do, like, we want you back. Would you want to try it for, it's usually like 5 to 7 days. And I do for free. So yeah. But I never get any sales from it, so I don't do it. I just do it when they offer it for free, which is very few and far between. But when they do, I take advantage of it. Edna, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning,
It's been a
Edna.
while. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, you can try it. I know Glamos has tried it. She hasn't really had a great success to it as far as I know. So I think she stopped as well.
Jack, it's a really tough category to make money in. It's super specialized as far as appeal, and I'm not good because I'm not a huge fan of the category. It makes it difficult for me to go out and promote and sell it, and I always want to do right by my authors and not take on something just because.
Yeah, and then Susie, I don't mind sharing it because again, like I said, I only tried it during the free portions. If they send me a notification say, "Look, we want you to try it again. Would you want to for free for what?" Yeah, sure. But that last day before, I mark my calendar to make sure I cancel it the day before. That way I don't get charged for it after that because, yeah, they'll take it out of your account immediately. I think the most I ever did was 20, maybe 15 a day. I don't remember what the lowest is, but whatever the lowest was is what I did. But yeah, to me it was a waste of time. That's why I didn't want to waste my money on it. It's just like anything else you do on Poshmark. It comes out of your account immediately. Yeah. Oh, he's doing it tomorrow? Y'all need to check that out. I know he said he was talking about it. All right, I just dropped the links for Jennifer. Do you know any good publishers that will do poetry?
Jack, you're better off sticking with magazines that focus on it, or collections. Look for open calls for material. But that's going to be your best way to get that stuff published.
Hello, good morning, and welcome,
Unfortunately,
little Debbie. Hope you're doing well. Hope your mom's doing well. Buffalo Picker's doing his pop-up with Whatnot show tomorrow at 3 p.m. Y'all got to go check it out. I bought so
We
much stuff from
have
him already on his Whatnots. Lord Jesus.
we've
Great
got
prices.
a
He
guest.
starts
Got a
more like at
guest.
$3 to $5. And it's amazing. All right, everybody, we got a special appearance today. And that would not be none other than Mark from Tool Guys Vintage and
Woohoo!
Resale.
Hooray!
Finally completed his first day of therapy. How are you feeling now? A little bit
Well,
better?
and I did what I was supposed to. I did my therapy this
Good
morning,
boy.
so I'm
You
supposed to do
cannot
it
post
twice a
on the
day.
mountain?
So I'm a little tender.
Mark, your voice is your voice is so much clearer. Your speaking is really, really clear.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My
he's
tongue
definitely doing
still
better.
feels like it's about that thick.
Yeah, but my goodness, I think this is definitely the best I've heard you sound. Your clarity is really, really there.
Thank
Adam,
you.
hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Hello, everybody.
All right, let me get back to my calendar because I have an announcement to make.
Mark, you gotta do a Grover impersonation when you do that. Hello, everybody.
No.
All right, you're going to hear it here first. I have already, Robin and I have it all scheduled. We got our tickets, we got our reservations. Mark your calendar. If you're in the state of Missouri, we are leaving on the 23rd and arriving in St. Louis on the 23rd, around 2-ish, the 2 o'clock hour in St. Louis. And we will be in Missouri until the 30th, the whole week of Memorial Weekend. So if you are in that state and you would like to do a meetup, we can make arrangements. Even though we're going to be in Fort Myers, Brighton.
I was gonna say Fort Myers is in Florida. I hope you don't have something up there.
Fort Branson is where we're going to stay. But we're willing
You're
to
staying in
travel.
Branson. I don't believe there is a Fort Branson.
There's not a fort. Yeah.
All right, let me look this up.
Johnny better drink a little more of that coffee.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
What's the date you're heading out there, Johnny?
The 23rd, the Saturday,
23rd of
this month,
May.
Right.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I can't find it.
Take Fort away. I can't think of the forts that are down by there, but
Way down south.
So you're flying it, but you're flying into St. Louis.
We're flying into St. Louis, Fort Branson.
There's no Fort Branson.
I'm looking right at it on the darn map. It's right on the border of Missouri and Arkansas.
okay.
Robert said it's Fort Branson.
They might have one stoplight.
I don't know. But that's where we're going to be staying. That's where the resort that we're going to be at. See, Branson, Missouri.
Math's here like one.
All right, Matt, hello, good morning, and welcome. So anyway, if you're in Missouri and you'd like to do a meetup, let me know, because we will be traveling and meeting up, and whoever we can meet up with, we already got a couple of them in line. But it'll be the 23rd through the 30th this month that we'll be there. It's
Well,
just Branson. Okay, Robert said Fort Branson. So
keep me posted, Johnny, because Sandy was from St. Louis, and I have a reason to go out there. So depending on where you guys end up, I might actually come out there and meet all you guys.
Let me see something real quick. We're going to be staying at and around, I believe it's the national park in that area.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
But it's right on the border of Missouri and Arkansas. I mean, that's how close we'll be to the border.
But then you're going to be driving all the way north to go visit everybody. I mean, is it a big state to drive through?
Well, we're going to, most of the time, we're going to probably go to Jefferson City. But we're flying into,
That's we were talking about this morning. Jeff City's kind of a halfway point for
everybody.
Williams and us, and
Cool.
Yeah. So if you are in Missouri for the week of that the 23rd through the 30th, email me and I'll let you know. We'll make arrangements as long as I got contact with you to make arrangements. I will be doing the morning show that week. And then we'll leave right after the show. So, yeah. But also we have some other news. Curious minds want to know. Jay, thank you so much.
Am I fired? Are you going to actually jerk and fire me on air in front of everybody? This is how you handle management around this place? This is how I deserve to be thrown out the door? My God, after all I've done for you, Johnny?
You did it for me.
Little piece of okay, fine. That's fine.
Just to let everybody know. Again, thank you so much. Hello, Ella.
Hey, Ella.
Ella. Oh, let's see. You guys are flying. Yes, we're flying. We're going to be going into St. Louis. We're flying into St. Louis. But we're going to be driving. We're getting a rental car and then driving. So we'll be driving throughout the state. Good morning, Joanne. Welcome.
Jay can come back and visit occasionally.
Mark, I'm thrilled you're taking your seat back. When does all this happen?
Monday.
Oh, well, alrighty then.
Mark and I had a conversation this morning, and I was waiting for her to see if he was going to be able to make it for the morning show.
It was an A and B conversation. I can see my way out. Okay, I got you. Okay,
wow, he's good at reading between the lines, right?
But you're going to be missed.
Don't let the door
Jennifer already said that.
Okay,
well, we wanted to mention it because Mark found out about his physical therapy, and this way here he'll start his physical therapy because he didn't know what was going to happen, and he didn't know, so we didn't know what we're going to do yet. What day will you be in Jefferson City? Whatever day we want, any day of the week.
Mark, I'm really, really glad you're coming back. I really am. I'm glad that you are restored enough to, your hit points are back up. If we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
John says, pick up your paycheck after the last show. And Regina says, Jay, you will be missed very much.
Yeah, they'll mail me that last paycheck and whatever was left on my desk. Yeah. Bucket of dead flowers and a cactus.
Can you let me finish? I want to thank you for stepping up and taking over in Mark's place while he was taking care of his health.
Yes, thank you very much.
We had a lot of great compliments, and if ever something happens and we need you again, I would love to have you back. But we just wanted to thank you together. It was a great way for us to continue doing this type of show every morning, even though Mark was out taking care of his health. That's very important. We are very strong about that. Don't forget to take your plant.
Honestly, and it does still mean a whole lot, Mark, that you trusted me to, that you asked me to step in, and I'm just glad I was. Hopefully, I did right by you. And
oh, absolutely. And you were mouthy enough just to get it done.
But I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm very glad that you're recovered and coming back to where you belong. You've been sorely missed. And it'll be really, really good to have you back on the show.
And Ms. Denise, Regina, Ms. Denise has a comment that we can. Ooh, that'd be even great too. I didn't realize that's right. You in Kansas?
She's in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Well, she said she's
Miss
only 5.5
Lee.
hours away from there, from
Angela
Jefferson.
Well,
House's in Oklahoma too.
So yeah, if y'all want to meet up in the middle somewhere, even though we'll be in Branson, we can still meet up somewhere else because not everybody's gonna. We're not gonna meet with everyone at the same time unless we can arrange it for Jefferson City. If not, we can always make arrangements with everyone in whatever area we can do. We are what Robert said. He's willing for us to travel to meet all y'all and myself at the same time. So let us know. We would love to make those arrangements. Jay, we will meet up this fall.
Yes, we will. We will make that happen.
Yeah.
um,
So again, we wanted to because today is the last day of the week that we do the would you buy the morning show with the morning. It's never too late. A segment that we do every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I did talk to Mark a little bit earlier, and he wasn't feeling well because of his physical therapy yesterday. But I said, if you can feel up to it, maybe we can do it today. Because he did tell me he'll be back on Mondays.
Awesome. I will. I'll go to therapy this afternoon to for all my hopes and dreams utterly crushed, and yeah, I'll be sending you the bill.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for that in your inbox.
Okay.
okay.
It might be in my spam folder, so I might not check it.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, if anybody ever needs my help with that, I'm more than happy to. Anybody ever need? Oh, look at Helen saying that. But yeah, happy to jump in and be the comic relief if I can. If anybody ever needs help, I'm not a reseller like most of you folks are, but always you guys just everybody in this community has come to mean so very very much to me.
Well, I'm glad you said that because again, we don't just cater to resellers.
Yeah.
We have a wide variety of people. There's some people who just love YouTube. They have nowhere to go or anything, so they're here to join us and have conversation in the chat. We have those that are in the reselling community, crafting community, coin community. There's a wide variety, and that's what's good about it. We all come together in any time of need. Even Regina offered if Jay had a day that he couldn't make it, she would come in and step in. So there's several of y'all who reached out to me and said, yes, you would love doing it. But Mark and I did talk about it before, and we did both agree that Jay would be a good fit for right now until we know what was happening with Mark. And so, Mark, what is the things you're looking at now for your recovery station of where you at? Jay is a big book pimp daddy.
I've got. She said it'd be a minimum of 6 to 12 weeks for therapy, and it's once a week, and that's okay. I set it up for Friday mornings, with the exception of June something. And I don't have that paper right here in front of me. Anyway, we're going to work on all kinds of stuff. I found out all kinds of stuff that I didn't know. Interesting.
Just make sure you do your homework, Mark. Whatever they tell you to do at home, make sure you keep it up.
Well, like I was telling him, yeah, it might be tiring sometimes, but it'd be okay. And you're 4.5 hours from Branson. Okay. And again, we can do single meetups too if we can't have everybody or more people at one time. We can do it. Not everybody's going to make it every day of the week. So yeah, we'll definitely make that work. New show for Mark, teaching the guys tongue exercise.
Oh
Ellen?
God! Don't tell Carol. Don't tell Carol that one.
Carol already knows. She was on Sunday with Johnny.
And she gave him some exercise tips.
I bet she did.
Before and after the show, by the way. Yeah. But I also want to open the door for you, Jay, and remember that anytime we drop the links in the chat, you want to come on, promote something, whatever, you're always welcome to join us at any time. That's not just because Mark's back. And that's why when we drop the link in the chat, everyone is welcome.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be working and lurking and being there in the mornings.
Oh, Studley's in the chat.
Oh, did you hear what
Hey,
yesterday?
Mike.
Y'all listen up.
January house.
We heard this yesterday. Mike, what day is it? He was talking yesterday and asking in the chat if anyone would be interested if he had made some pillowcases with his face on it. he had some pre-orders already in the chat. So would
I'm
you
not
buy
surprised.
some pillowcase covers with Mike's face on it?
Oh
I
my.
would. I already got 2 sets. I already want to pre-order 2 sets.
Well,
Yeah, see, Angela even said he did.
you know, Mike, work it while you can, buddy.
That's
You know,
right.
exploit those looks as long as you possibly can.
Look at that. Hashtag Mike's merch. Terry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I don't know if I told you hello earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, we'll definitely buy those. Thank you. That's what we said. Yeah,
Mm.
ordered some already.
It's gonna be the official ginger hotness line.
I think even Carol came in and said she was gonna go buy a couple of sets of them.
A couple, knowing Carol, she's like gonna buy out the warehouse.
Yeah, it was a conversation the whole chat was involved with yesterday. Somebody was, I think it was Carol. No, Miss Marion had pillowcases, brand new in the pack, and that's when he came out with that statement. It blew up the chat.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah. So again, watch what you say, Mike, because that word that it's not a rumor, it's a true rumor.
Think of all the marketing possibilities there. You too can sleep with Mike.
Yep. And don't put
You
YouTube.
can do all kinds of things with Mike.
This is true.
Okay, I'm gonna stop because my
Are you a side sleeper? Do you like it on your back? You can do it with Mike.
You got your promotion right here.
well,
He
I have to
asked
find
Monday on the morning show sale.
this Sunday we're gonna have Denise's Magical Emporium, Glamour's Closet, and January House Mike.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You got an all-star cast going on there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's right, Mark. Jay says Mike says JU will be his marketing manager.
Absolutely, man. I would be happy to.
So how fast you came up with that slogan for you, right?
God knows I've got more than 30 plus years in retail management, dude. I will make you money.
You never know what you're gonna get when you come in the chat with comments you make like that. Right. Scarlett says I'm a side sleeper.
We got to upgrade to like the Mike body pillows. Those will be an even
Jay,
bigger
you're
one.
not a publisher. You are really a advertiser. Nice. Good job for Jay.
You know, Ellen, what we say in publishing is that publishing is 50% writing and 50% prostitution, because you still got to go out there and sell the books.
Yeah, it is.
It is a great lineup, Susie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's must-see TV right
Mike,
there.
I am equally as excited to have. It's going to go out of control. I already know it.
Heather, thank you very much and have a great day. Don't forget Heather just put out another video. Go check it out.
Help get Heather some views over there.
Yeah. Now we recommend that she get some content on her channel, and she's already got 2 videos out this week. Check it out. Glad to see you.
I'm
again,
glad to
Mark.
be seen, Mike.
That was so spot on. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you came in late. They fired me today. How about them apples?
Yes, I'm very proud of her too, Jennifer. Heather did it, and she's got 2 shorts on her videos on her channel already. So check them out and give her some comments, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Speaking of comments, I have to share this real quick. I see 710 just came in. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. By the way, I've noticed that some of y'all have been making comments, replying to someone who made a comment on the channel videos. That gets you an entry to the Moon Pie giveaway, by the way. And thank y'all for not only making those comments. I went through, I think, 24 comments this morning. There were several who had comments that people replied on their comments. That gets you an entry too. So make sure you are making those comments and replying to others that make comments. That all gets you in the Moon Pie comment giveaway.
Just remember, Mike, I can build up your business and I can destroy your business and just as quickly.
You saw his comment?
Yep. That is not the side of me you want to be on, trust me. But you're a ginger.
Jennifer
so
wants to know if this is the last day and why isn't there a party?
because we didn't think about it. It was a last minute decision. Mark,
Yeah, because you and I just talked a couple of hours ago.
yeah.
They're just happy to get me out the door. That's all. The party starts without me. That's the
Okay,
that's
wait. Let's clarify something really quick. Y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but every week, did you hear anything about Mark yet? When is he coming back? When is he coming back? Did you hear about Mark yet? What is going on?
True.
Every day of every week. So don't let them fool you. Now, who's throwing who under the bus?
I just want Mark to be well and to be able to return. You know, there's a reason why there's a reason why the show is, has your guys' names on it, and it's something you guys built together. And it's just like the Tonight Show when somebody else comes in and would guest host for a little while Johnny was out of town. That's great, but ultimately
it is earlier for you too. At this time too.
I'm up at 3:30 every morning anyway. Take care of Zeke. So.
Right.
But no, you guys.
You did me proud, Jay. Thank you very much.
Michael, hello, good morning.
Very much appreciate you stepping in.
Any time and anything for you, Mark. You know that.
Thank
All
you.
kidding aside,
I do know
anytime
that.
and anything.
JJ, go away, come back another day.
There's always tomorrow.
We do the transcripts for the channel now. And again, we knew that Mark was getting a little bit better. We just didn't know when it was going to take place. So yeah. And Amy, hope you're feeling better. Good to see you. Good morning. Hello and welcome.
In all honesty, I thought Mark would be back by the end of April. Somewhere around the end of April.
Well, yeah.
Jessica, hello, good morning and welcome. And
Michael,
great job, Jay. Hats off to you, your coffee, and your moon pie.
Michael, it's really funny you say that because I've said that before too about filling in for Mark. Is that I was like Joan Rivers for the Tonight Show. That was exactly what's been in my head. Is like nobody could take over for Johnny, just like nobody can really take over for Mark. But it's the idea of that, like, yep, okay, I'll be the Joan Rivers to help out for a little while.
Yeah. So yeah. We figured we'd go out with a bang with all of us on the panel today. And I tell Mark as long as he feels okay, he can come because I know he had physical therapy yesterday and wore him out.
Yeah.
Because one of the things Mark and I do in the morning, he'll send me a message saying, good morning, are you busy? Or I'll do the vice versa, and that's how we know we both awake and we can talk. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome.
Hey, Jessica.
So again, that's basically what's going on. And by the way, also in June, the week of my birthday, we're planning on going to the lake house in Illinois for the week.
I was hoping you were going to say Vegas.
No. Robert has to take certain times, and he has to ask at least 30 days in advance. And he can't take it. In other words, he has to ask in advance. So he's going to put it in for June for the next one to go to the lake house. Because we got to get some more stuff done over there and see how things are going in progress with the work, that construction work that's going on for us.
You remember when I had this sign hanging up?
Yeah.
Did you see who just poked his head around the corner?
Yep. Let's see.
I am sure, Michael. I have no doubt, man.
If my own bed. I hear that, Mike. And you're gonna be in Rhode Island in what, 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, I said to Rhode Island, Dallas in 2 weeks.
Okay. So that'll be. I think that's when we're gonna be in Missouri, huh? No, before we leave. No, that's before we leave in 2 weeks, the 20th. So hopefully we can meet up while you're here too. Because I'm only an hour and 15 minutes from Carol and where she's at.
Mark, is there a decent airport near Jefferson City?
We're going to be flying into St. Louis.
St. Louis or Kansas City?
Yeah, we're going to be flying into St. Louis.
Those are your choices.
Yeah. And what's interesting, when we went to book the flight tickets, it was actually cheaper for us to fly into St. Louis than the other location. because it was more expensive. Why, I don't know.
Because it's 400 miles on the other side of the state.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
there's a lot of direct flights from Vegas to both of those.
Well, we both going and coming. We have a layover in Atlanta.
Yeah, St. Louis is a major hub.
Yeah.
Now that we've got the new bougie airport that they built.
That sounds like New Orleans. They finally did it, and Lord Jesus, you can't find nothing
Oh,
around there.
it is sweet.
How many choices?
Maybe,
Much
maybe. Office Patrick. Hey, bud.
Where's the new airport?
Well, it's KCI or MCI.
Ah,
They took the old terminals out after they built a new one, and it is.
No, that's Jessica. John, Jessica Dumpster Girl. She's not new.
You want to see bougie airport? You should see mine. And okay, what's PDX? Is that Phoenix?
It may be. Yeah, no more Sprint Airlines. That's right. I saw that on the news.
yeah. Let me tell you. Working at Harry Reid Airport here in Las Vegas, you should have seen the chaos on Saturday when Spirit just shut its doors and was done. The madness that was going on at the ticket counters over in T1 Terminal 1 was just awful. I mean, they absolutely left all of their passengers just completely stranded wherever they were. It was all that even their crew was having trouble getting home to where they needed to be. And they were supposed to get all of their crew back to where they were supposed to, like they were obligated to, and
Yeah,
they were
that made
still
the
having
news.
trouble doing that.
PDX is Portland, Oregon, by the way, Mark.
Is what?
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Okay.
Frontier stepped
Okay.
up and offered discounted tickets to stranded passengers in Las Vegas. we were a major stop for Spirit.
Did you hear about this? Where they're going to be taking away Frontiers anytime soon? Away soon?
Frontier's safe. It's actually JetBlue that everybody's expecting to implode next. JetBlue's the next one up on the chopping block.
I don't know why, but for me, I've always used Delta or American Airlines. I've never used like Frontier or Spirit or any of those.
We're still trying to figure out how Allegiant managed to outlive Spirit. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Allegiant's just like a disaster airline that we all make fun of here in Vegas, and we have absolutely no idea how it is that they're still running and Spirit's gone. Like, we just can't figure it out.
Tina says other airlines stepped in and got the folks home,
Some of them did, yeah. Yep.
not just the passenger crew too. Wow. Or accommodating the crew and even hiring many of them. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, that's sad that they did that the way they did.
Oh, it was such a mess on Saturday, and just
They
and no
said it would
answers
be
for
good.
anybody. No answers for anybody that was in the terminal.
Well, they were saying on the news something about if you already had your ticket, they don't even know if they were going to reimburse anybody who didn't get to use their ticket either.
So if you bought your ticket, directly from Spirit, you were eligible for a refund. If you bought it through some third party, then you might have to go to the bankruptcy court to try to get a claim. Is what the final thing came down to.
I just took Allegiance from Harrisburg to Orlando last week. It was a good experience.
Wow, your plane actually took off. That's amazing.
Yeah, we would like to drive too, but for us, it's just too long for us to drive. So we're going to fly this time.
No, when Johnny drives, they run into
Walls?
blizzards.
And that's Robert, not me, because I'm just the passenger. He drives all of it. But yeah, we got, what was it, a year or two ago? We got stuck in Buffalo, New York with a blizzard. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, I heard about that too. They had to turn back around, and thank God the slide didn't get come out. But yeah, they had to turn them back in, and they arrested them. I saw that on the news this week. He was trying to open the door on the plane while they were getting ready to take off on the while they were already in the air.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that was this week.
And people
Yeah.
wonder why I would hate to fly.
Wow.
And you know what's so sad about that, Matt? Back in the day, JetBlue was my absolute favorite airline. That and Virgin. I loved to travel on both of those so much.
Yeah, we usually drive, but this time Robert doesn't want to take a couple of days to drive, so he wants to because we got so many points we need to use anyway before we lose them. So we just will use them because it didn't cost us anything, just a points. You know, we earned them, so we're going to use them. I do not like to fly because it's off the ground. I have not had any bad experience. I mean, every now and then you might get air terminal problems. What would you call that again? Turbulence, but it's not that often. It was delayed leaving Harrison, but the problem because
See, well, it must have, was it 2 years ago, Angry Otter, when we met you and Glams out in Las Vegas? Or was it a year ago?
I thought it was last year. And time's flying by. It could be maybe 2 years. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. JetBlue is fine. Frontiers will collapse before they do. B6. What is B6? It's covered funds in F9. I'm not sure what that is.
That's their code numbers for when you're booking.
Okay, John.
Last year.
John must remember it was last year. I know it was January, February.
Oh, and Mike
It
says 2
was
years ago.
okay, 2 years ago. God,
All right, Jessica.
yeah.
Jay,
Okay, make up
Mike
your
will be
mind.
going
Make
to
up your
Vegas in
mind.
November.
Heck
A
yeah,
marketing meeting.
absolutely. I would love to meet up with you, man. Anybody that comes to Vegas, by all means, tell me you're coming. I will be more than happy to meet up with you.
And that's one of the things too. If you know you're going to take a trip somewhere, let everybody know so that way, if they are in that area and you want to meet up with them, see if it's available, see if they are able to do so. Because again, their job or what they do, it may be not able at a particular time or day, but you can always make a plan out of it.
I mean, it's like I told Susie. My badge is a special management badge. It lets me go anywhere in the airport that I want to go, so I can meet anybody at anybody's gate or anywhere in Vegas.
In November, and he'll bring his pillowcases.
It's the right town to sell them in too.
And they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, it don't.
Not when anybody would see on YouTube.
You know,
Ever.
they actually changed that slogan
They did?
officially by the city officially changed it. It's what happens in Vegas only happens in Vegas.
Oh. Yeah, because it don't stay there no more.
Oh no,
Especially if
much
somebody
video.
sees you.
too many YouTube videos proving otherwise.
Exactly. All right, everybody, it's getting to that time. If you would like to come on after the show's over, that link is still at the top of the chat. And Mark, what do you have going on? I believe you have something going on today, don't you?
I'm going to be with Jen for the 10 for 10 for 10.
Woohoo!
And it was January 10th, 2025.
It was.
So it was last year. Okay. Got that straightened out.
What happens on
And
his
then-
pillow stays on his pillow.
And then
Not if you wash them correctly, Mike.
OMG.
I got to leave that one alone.
Yeah.
So I'll be on Janit's today at 10 o'clock. 10 items, $10 each. And then Sunday, once again, Denise's Magical Emporium, Glam's Closet, and January House Mike. And maybe he'll have some pillowcases.
Tonight at 8 o'clock is Mike and Denise, right?
Yes. Yeah, tonight.
And it's on the
It's
205 channel.
It's 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Yeah. Well, everybody, and Jay, did you have anything coming up? I know you had your show last night.
Well, I mean, not anymore. I have nothing to look forward to any. No, I not until the 16th with the book fair. You know, I until then we don't have a show this coming Tuesday, so
It's every other week, correct?
it's every other week. Yep.
Yeah.
So just the book fair coming up.
And don't forget, you can go in the description bar below if you're not following Jay. His information is in the description bar below where you can copy his and check out his YouTube channel. And also make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications. And again, I want to thank Jay for coming in and stepping in for Mark, and then of course the morning show.
And thank you to all of you guys out there for being supportive of it and being friendly. And also, I was in the right spot at the right time with the show when I lost Sandy. Thank you all for your enormous support with all that. Without you guys, it would have been even more difficult than it has been. So
And you also supported the Reselling Community Shop Hop every month too.
Yep, I will still be on the Shop Hop.
The Mike and Jay Show.
The hotness show.
Yes, indeed, John. Well, with that being said, don't forget today at 1 o'clock we do have our Hump Day auction. Our guest today is none other than Wonder Woman Wendy and Uniques by the Creek Terry, along with the rest of us. So come and check us out at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right back here today. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed day and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And don't forget, if you want to come on up, the link is in the chat. Y'all have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.